Yes, troops, what's happening? Just going to go straight in. Today, I'm actually just going to talk about what mental strength actually is and looks like, because I feel like we are living in a day and age where you have so many extremes, but you don't actually have enough average, right? Because to live a life where you're actually feeling content, healthy, you're able to chase after your kid if they run too fast down the street. We don't need to be any fitter than average. We don't need to be able to run marathons by the week and smash 7 gym sessions out a week as well. All we need to be able to do is consistently show up for ourselves, be in decent shape, be able to help those in need when they need us. And I think that itself grows and develops mental strength. I don't think you need to be able to put yourself through incredible amounts of pain and discomfort to have an even averagely strong mind. And we are living in a world of crazy extremes. So what does it take to be mentally strong? It takes showing up for you and doing the things that you know you need to do. Because it's one thing to say, I need to go to the gym, but at the end of the day, if the gym's not your area, then find something else that you can do to get fit. But regardless, you can't get away from the fact that you need to get fit. You need to get a bit stronger. Might look like going to a boxing class twice a week instead of going to the gym. Still have you doing push-ups, rows, rowing machine, punching a bag, learning a few combinations, learning how to defend yourself. Or you might actually want to get some guns, get a bit of a chest, get a nice V on the back. Again, like whatever you choose, stick to it. That is where you begin with what mental strength is. Because if you can find something that you can consistently stick to, and that doesn't mean you're going to enjoy it all the time, then ultimately it's going to build confidence. You're going to be able to turn up for yourself because you're not going to dwell and dread every time you turn up. Okay, so that there you already have an easier route to building some mental strength. What I also think is a massively important factor is developing your intellect. Not just your intellect, but your ability to understand and articulate your thoughts. Because if you can't speak, then one, how can you solve your own problems? Because you can't actually tell them to anyone in a way that makes good, accurate sense. But two, you can't help others out with their problems when someone comes to you for need. Because again, you've not been able to understand your own problems, so how are you going to understand anyone else's? Now, I would say that when I started getting noticeably mentally stronger was when I started reading. Now, after I started reading, I think I read my first book when I was 19, believe it or not, no bullshit. When I was in English class in school, I'd sit with my head on the table and everybody would be reading around the class, sit with my head on my table, book on my lap, just close my eyes, I wouldn't bother reading. I'd be asking other people what their answers were, what the book was about later on. Genuinely, I and my parents tried to force me to read growing up, never read. I think I was one of those annoying kids that when they got pestered to do something, it just made them want to do it less. To be honest, that's probably like every kid. Let's be real. But yeah, I never got into reading. I got to the point in school where or when I came out of school, I just didn't really understand how to speak properly. I would use loads of filler words, which is probably why I swear a bit too much now. That's where a swearing habit develops, when you don't have a good vocabulary. But that is when I really made a pivotal shift in my ability to be mentally strong, to understand my thoughts, to turn up for myself. Now, does that mean that since the age of 19 I've been mentally strong? Absolutely fucking not. But mental strength is, I suppose, like building a body. It's like slow progress over a long period of time, and you're never going to get to the point where you're like, oh, I'm mentally strong now. But you'll get to the point where you realise that you've came a lot further than you were before. And all you can ever do is be better than you were before. And that right there, my friends, is the key to mental strength. Just getting better than you were yesterday. It's that simple. So, 2 things. The body and the mind are more interconnected than you could possibly imagine. So get the body fit and healthy. And 2, the mind is the most powerful thing on the planet. Everyone has a powerful mind. If you don't know how to use it, don't know how to think properly, don't know how to speak properly, then unfortunately you're fighting a losing battle. So start there. That is all for today. If you like that video, drop a wee subscribe, drop a wee like, and begin your journey to a stronger mind. Peace.